All right, so in my last video, you guys saw how I made this part, caching bundles and importing these images. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to add the caching subscription 30% off. So it'll just be a subscription tier and you guys can earn monthly recurring revenue. So this is what it looks like before on the actual website that I have, and this is what I'm going to be adding to it. So without further ado, I'm going to go to and download the caching subscription app. So type in caching subscription. I'll definitely link it down below the apps for each of one of these. So you're gonna want to click on the caching subscription app, download, install, yada yada yada, let it download, and kind of move on from there. So installed it, perfect. I like to pin it, anything I get paid, and then choose a plan, start the 14-day trial. Um, yeah, approve. Perfect. So once it gets routed here, all right. So enable caching subscriptions. So we're going to click on enable caching subscriptions. Same thing that we did for caching bundles. We're basically allowing the app to uh, have access to your theme, which it's already selected. So all you have to do is click save. Okay. Then we'll exit out of that. We can refresh this page right here and it should turn green, or we might have to mark it. We'll see. Perfect. So that one's done. Create subscription plan. So we're gonna do that as well. Subscribe and save. Select your product. So we're gonna pick that same product right there. And then this is where the settings go for the subscription. So I'm just gonna use exactly what I have on my other app. So or on my other product, I meant, my apologies. So I'm gonna do the name. So this is what customers do not see. No, actually they will see this one. So this is the title. Okay, I see. Oh my gosh, it's up here. So title is currently subscribe and save. I'm gonna change it to the one that I have. I'm actually gonna make this one 20%. So I would start off doing 20% and then gradually raise it up for that. And this is for your reference only, so you can just do plan number one. You can leave it like that. And then in here, this is where the naming convention goes. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna add that in there, 20% off. Pay as you go, 1 month intervals. So you can change the intervals for it. So you can have them, if they buy it, you can charge them, it'll basically build them every 2 months if you wish to change this. But I'm gonna keep it to 1 month discount. We're gonna match what we had mentioned before, 20%. And that's basically it, guys. So we're gonna click save right here. Once you click save, you have created a subscription plan that your customers can choose. But what you have to do is go back to caching bundles because they're basically, the same company. We're going to click on our first bundle we made. We can, minimize that, go to subscriptions, and it looks like it already triggered it because we actually selected the same product. So all good, all good. You can change like you know, the way how it looks too. I typically leave it like that. And let's just refresh it on our page just to make sure everything looks good. Perfect, perfect. So it's 20% off, and then if you uncheck it, it's 59. So we're gonna leave it checked because that's what, people typically see, and then they can remove that option if they want to buy it from face value without a subscription. But I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when you have a subscription and adding it to cart. So I recommend everyone do this and making sure that the whole process, whole flow it makes sense. So like right here, $47.98. Perfect, perfect. And we're gonna click checkout. And right here, this is where you're gonna see this order has a recurring charge for multiple items. So it is a subscription, and this is what kind of tells them that they're buying into subscription. So if they make that purchase, you will get monthly subscriptions too from this. Okay. I do want to show you what it looks like inside the app. So like how to manage your subscriptions and everything. I'm gonna go to my actual website to give you, because I have data on it, to kind of give you guys more of a deeper dive of what it looks like. So going to subscriptions, caching subscriptions, you can see like what your monthly MRR is. So right here you can see that I'm earning about 113,000 a month for it. That's how crazy the subscriptions can go, guys. And you can go to analytics right here. I like to look at this analytics, and then you can see what the charges are going to be for the upcoming days. So, today will obviously reflect uh you know, coming days in here. But it's a quick little forecast so you can have estimated revenue and know what's, about to hit your account. And it usually triggers at 10 a.m. The following day. So all this $2,204, no ad cost, guys. And it's going to trigger at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and it's beautiful. You will see like a bunch of cha-chings at 10 a.m. The number can go down too because there are settings on this where you can basically make sure that it sends an email prior to the subscription rebill. And you definitely want to leave that on, guys, because we don't want to force them into subscriptions, and we don't want a lot of chargebacks. So, if someone does message and say, "Hey, I didn't mean to buy it," just help them remove it, and just keep on trying to get more traffic and more subscription orders piled up on your app. Okay. One thing I also forgot to mention too is inside the subscription, I believe there is like one more step too. So going back to the caching subscription. So in the enable customer portal, this is basically adding a way for your customers to manage their subscription, which you do want to make like add this, and it's gonna add it for you automatically. So like right here, you can see that if you scroll down, I have a bunch of other apps. So look for the caching subscription, and it's gonna be like right here. So you just want to click the plus sign, add to accounts, click save right here. Um, but yeah, I definitely just want you guys to kind of go in there and configure it because you will want to create a portal for them where they can manage it, and it will be outside of here. So let me go to like my main one, and then subscriptions right here. Um, oops. So basically, how it looks like is I'll show you what the final product would look like. So you should add like a profile right here. They can enter their information. So I'm just gonna go with what I have. Let me see. My sign in with shop, and it automatically creates the account for them. Let me get that code real quick. 726. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna sign in and show you what it kind of looks like. Oh wait. Show you what it looks like after I log in. But basically, you want to set this up where they can log in, they can manage the subscriptions. I currently haven't added it yet, but this is where you can see all your purchases, and then you can manage it and remove that. Just to give you guys a quick follow up. But yeah, if you guys saw my address, that's not my address. All good. But hopefully you guys got some value, and I'll lead you guys on to the next video. So thank you guys, and let's start making MRR this month. Bye guys.